Hello, my lovelies. How are you all? Okay. Hope you all had a good weekend. Right. Okay. Remember, I was only on here live on Saturday. If you're asking the same question, then Spirit is telling me they won't be answering it. You can ask a different question, but not the same question. It was only 2 days ago. So, Malapower energy update for you. Okay, Spirit is saying for you, we have a man who's passionate about you here. But Spirit is saying you keep self-sabotaging. Okay, you keep letting your negative thoughts come in, your ifs, your whys, your buts, your maybes. You're reacting to the 3D, you're looking at the 3D. So Spirit is saying just do some meditations, go within. Okay, the 4D within you is what's real. That's what's going to be pushed out into the 3D. Your current 3D is what you previously pushed out and you're experiencing it. So do some meditations. There's some wonderful self-concept, self-love meditations. There are self-forgiveness meditations. There's healing meditations. There is specific person meditations. Okay, do more meditating. You're too focused on the how and the when and the ifs, whys, buts and maybes that's stressing you out. So you're self-sabotaging. Hello, my lovely. Addison, how are you? And hello, Mario, how are you? Okay, and Jessica says that she has sent a payment. Okay. Whoop. Jessica, are you in no contact at the moment or in contact? Because I could take these two cards as either way. Renata, I won't answer that question because you're asking about two people outside of you. I will ask about what's next between you and him, but not whether he's going to break up from his girlfriend. That's you trying to... You're focusing on the girlfriend, so you're keeping her in place. Stop focusing on her and she will automatically go away. Right, Jessica, no contact. Good. Okay, because he is wanting to talk to you here. He is wondering what you're doing. If you were in contact, then I'd be saying that he's talking to you more. But if you're in no contact, then he is wanting to. He is wondering what you're doing. Yeah, okay. Spirit is saying you're having a favorable effect on him. So just keep calling him in. Okay? What you want is already yours. The timing is up to you. So Spirit is saying the work that you're doing is called, it is picking up on him. Okay, he's feeling that energy. He has to. If you're thinking about him, he's thinking about you. If you're wanting him to commit to you, then he has to commit to you. Okay, the timing is up to you in how much you doubt, or you keep looking for it, or you're reacting to the 3D messages again. So he definitely wants to contact you here. So don't you contact him. Okay, he will contact you. You don't have to do anything here. Right, okay, let's just pull in some more. Now I've got courthouse and contract here. Now both of them can signify, because they both got the scales of justice on, things being favourable. There could be something with contracts and legal things here. Not in a bad way between the two of you, but it could be that he's thinking about divorce. You might be thinking about divorce, okay? But anyway, let's carry on. Hello, Wendy, my lovely. How are you? Yeah, separation. Not the two of you. This, I feel like either you or him is definitely wanting to separate. Yeah. From your people. You must have, Wendy, caught it off Addison on the live. Right. Yeah, okay. So this card here is a no. So this is telling me that he's got no feelings for his person. Okay, so I really feel that that's on, over the coming weeks or months. I wouldn't be surprised if you hear something to say that he or she, one of them is instigating separation here. Or it may be you and your husband end up in talks over the coming weeks and that happens. You've definitely got the skills for the two of you to be together here. Let's just pull in advice for you. Yeah, just keep believing in this. Don't start trapping yourself. Okay, I know you do believe in it. You know in your heart that is yours. Okay, just really just keep focused on what you want. Okay, make sure that you're doing your self-love, any healing work, knowing that you're good enough. But everything is on track by the looks of it, my lovely. Everything is on track. Keep up the good work. Yeah, definitely reaping the harvest here. May not be now. Spirit's now is not our now. Remember, there is no time. It's just an illusion. What you want already exists. And the lovers, yes. So I really feel that something's shifting here over the next couple of weeks or months, definitely. So keep calling him in. Keep calling him in, my lovely. Okay, looks like we've got some more paid reading. Sorry for any crunching. The dog has found a biscuit. We could have not crunched our biscuit at this time. You've had your biscuit there all evening, and now you're crunching and munching when I've gone live. Right, so you okay, love these questions coming in. Right, I've got 3 big readings to do. So Addison and Wendy, can we put a hold on the free readings because these are going to take a little while to get through. Okay, so Reshma, I know you're in here. Paris, type your question out, but don't post it yet because I've got 2 big readings to do before your one. So let me just do this. So all in the mind, you're after Reshma. So Reshma, let's have a look at yours. As it okay. Oh, Tanya's too loved up with her person now. She's manifested the version of him that she wants in. They're all lovey-dovey and lovey-dovey, lovely, squishy, squishy. So, right, okay. Dear, bless you. Right. Reshma, your person is with somebody else, isn't he? Hasn't he got somebody else? Because I'm getting that here. I've got a feeling that you said something before. I have so many people that I can't remember who's who. Sometimes I do, I remember it really clear, and other times I don't. Okay. So, Reshma, your person, okay, he really does love you. Okay, when I get this card, I know that your person loves you 100%. Okay, even if they denied it to me, I'd say you're lying. Okay, when this is the only card that I know 100% that your person loves you. You might be doubting it, he might not be showing you it, but my lovely, you're the one with his heart here. You know, he is really wanting to be happy with you. Even if he's not showing that yet in the 3D, okay, this is coming. He's doing a lot of thinking here. Okay, he can't stop thinking about you all the time. You're on his thoughts all the time. You know, regarding the third party, he doesn't want to be with that person. He wants to walk away and leave that person. He hates the thought of you being with anybody else. Okay, so here Spirit is saying, look, you know, believe in this connection, the beautiful lovers here. Okay, ignore what the 3D is showing you. The 3D is your old shit playing out. Ignore it. If you keep reacting to it, you're keeping it in place. If you keep thinking about the third party, you're keeping her in place. Just, I want you to go forward from today with truly, you know, the thing that's holding it up is you not fully believing, feeling and knowing that you already have what you want. Your heart desires him. When you have that desire for something, you know it's meant for you. Okay, doesn't matter if he's married. I've just had another client who wanted her ex-husband back. He was with a third party, engaged to a third party, telling her, no, I'm with somebody else. She got him back. Okay, current circumstances do not matter. Doesn't matter if he had 6 wives. I had somebody come into the chat on Saturday who's now sent me an email for me to do a success story. Okay, she just happened across, she didn't watch any tarot reading, she wasn't into any of that stuff. She came across, she was just scrolling through YouTube one day and up popped one of my lives. She listened, she connected, she heard that I had a Get Them Back playlist. She went and listened to that. She listened to the specific, the success story about the guy who got his girl back by doing inner conversations and meditating and focusing and truly believing in it and knowing it was done. She listened to the affirmations video and she listened, she kept watching the how to do affirmations and when to affirm sort of thing. Within 4, they'd been in no contact for 8 months. Within 4 months, he reached out to her and they've been together since. So truly believe in this, okay? Doesn't matter. I've got another lady who, she might well pop up in the live tonight, whose person went off and got married in December. He's now coming back to her in January, okay? He doesn't want to be with the other person. And I've told her it was a lesson he had to learn. Okay, he had to go and do it because his parent, he didn't want to go across against his parents at the time. His heart was saying, I want to be with her, but his parents were like, you dare. No way. You're having an arranged marriage. This is who you're going to marry. And it's his second arranged marriage. He's been divorced before. Time is just an illusion. You're the one focusing on the problem. And I'm telling you, he's yours. Okay, he is yours. If you want him and you line up into the feeling, the believing and the knowing that he's yours, he will leave the third party and be with you. Stop looking for it. Okay, just go within and start having fun in your inner world, knowing that he's your husband. Okay, really put the work in. Okay, hold yourself in high honor, doing self-concept. Okay, and he will express how he feels towards you. For you, you're just looking and waiting. That's why you're not in that knowing that, yeah, he's mine. I don't care what I'm seeing in the 3D. I don't care if he's fucking got 6 wives. I don't care if he's told me to drop off the face of the earth. That's just my old version of him that I created. So stop looking for it, feeling fed up that it's never going to happen. Use the wisdom that Spirit has been giving you through my channel, through the readings that you've had, okay? Apply that wisdom. You're the only one stopping the two of you being together. If you're thinking it's all about him, he's got to change and he's got to do this, that and the other, you're wrong. It has to start with you changing the story within, what you think and feel about yourself, what you think and feel about him, and what you want him to think and feel about you. There is no third party, so stop fucking focusing your energy on her, because you're keeping that bitch burning brightly in your reality because you keep feeding her energy. So you're keeping her lit. Okay? When you are affirming, when you think through the day about him, we are such a beautiful couple together. We're a perfect match. I can't believe how we're so happily and blissfully married to each other. So start shifting your energy from looking at the 3D going, oh, what the fuck? He's telling me he loves me, but he's married to someone else. Current circumstances do not matter. Go and type into YouTube, current circumstances don't matter, and you will see hundreds of videos come up telling you the same thing, because it is a spiritual law. It's the law of assumption. That which you assume to be true, that which you keep believing in, and that what you keep telling yourself is what you're going to see. Whether you're right or wrong, you will see it. So I am telling you, he is yours. You're the only one stopping it from happening. Shift your energy. Go and listen to the Get Them Back playlist, and in there you will find videos from my other channel. Wendy Ann in here, Wendy Ann Australia, like she said, she listens to my mentoring on Instagram. She gets the odd reading as well, and her person, after 7 months of no contact, an ex of hers, is now head over heels in love with her because she did what I told her to do. You are the main character in your reality. Remember, he is not on your pedestal. Take him off. He is not above you. He is not a priority over you. You're just worshipping a false idol. You are the goddess. You are the main character in your movie. You're the main ingredients in your recipe. He is just enhancing your recipe, enhancing your life, like being spices or flavorings, seasoning in your dish. Without the main ingredient, you, the spices and seasoning, are useless. Okay? Again, work on your self-concept. You're just telling yourself, what's going through your head is, he's telling me he loves me. He's telling me not to move on, but he's not doing anything. So he obviously doesn't love me. He's obviously going to stay with a third party. He's just leading me on. You're the one thinking those thoughts. And so that's what you're going to keep seeing. You're not, you're not less than the third party. You are first best. You are always chosen. You are pursued by your person. He only has eyes for me. He's only ever had eyes for me since the moment he first laid eyes on me. Okay? He knew the minute he saw me I was going to be his wife. Okay? Remember, in your culture, the men especially, and some women, will not go against their parents, because either their parents are like, if you do not do this, you're out of here. You're nothing to us. Or, you're going to lose favor, you're going to lose face. Okay, so they go through with it even though they don't want to, but it doesn't mean it's forever. Okay, it's your reality, not his. You're shifting your timeline to get what you want, not his. Therefore you have to do the work. He does love you. Okay, he knows that you're the woman he needs to be with. So it will happen. Oh, who gave you your perfume? I did write down Tara gets her. I can't remember what I wrote down. Something as a manifestation. Let me see what I put after you said about it. No, it wasn't there. I loved seeing Tara's comment that she got her Creed perfume for her birthday. And that was on the 7th. Your roommate, but I'm still grateful. Yeah. Right, good. And happy birthday as well, my lovely. Okay. Right, all in the mind. This is yours. Okay, so what's happened here? Okay, so before I do the reading, I know exactly what's happened here. I have it happen to several of my clients. Okay, what you want, you can still have. Okay, all you've done is because you've been affirming things like I'm beautiful, I'm chosen, I'm pursued, I'm wanted, I'm desired, I am good enough, okay, I'm attractive. You are attracting people to you who you've got no resistance to. You're telling the universe, I'm beautiful, I'm chosen, I'm pursued. So although at the time you're thinking about your specific person, the universe is saying, oh, she's beautiful, she's pursued, she's chosen, let's send men her way. Okay, but it is your choice. Okay, they're just coming in as the perfect version because you've got no resistance. That's what you're asking for, that's what you've ordered. Somebody to love you, somebody to choose you, somebody to desire you. But it's your choice. I've had several clients where they've gone on dates with other people, or they've been texting somebody else, or, you know, flirting with them. But in their heart, they always come back to their specific person. Not all of them. Some people, because they thought they wanted that specific person, but they realized they just wanted love and to be married. Okay, so along comes somebody else. So it's your choice. You don't have to have this person. You can just have fun, see where it goes, but you can still have your specific person. It's just that you've got a lot more resistance there, an old story. That's all. Doesn't mean you can't have him. Remember, it's the believing, the knowing, and the feeling of you already having what you want. So it's your choice. But let's have a look in general what comes in. I'm gonna, all in the mind, I'm going to still look at your original person because it's your choice. I don't need to look at S. The universe has just lined up somebody who's the reflection of what you've been asking for. You know, some people have 5 or 6 men suddenly turning up, all vying for their attention, all being the perfect guy, because that's what you're attracting to you. So it's your choice. You can have him if you want or not. You know, I think, another lady in here, she was trying to get her specific person, but then she started having tennis lessons and thought, oh, the coach looks quite nice. I think I'll manifest him liking me. And they're in a relationship now. It was perfect from the minute he asked her out to now. Okay, I think they're still together. They might not be, but I haven't heard anything since. So it's your choice. I don't need to look at S because Spirit is saying he's, there's no contract there with him. It's no nothing. It's just purely you've manifested a perfect person, perfect relationship. So somebody had to fit that bill. You don't have to accept it. So I'm going to look at the current energies of S still. The first one. Doesn't matter about the other one. If you want to go with him, that's your choice. Remember, you're the only one telling yourself you can't have the first one. That's the meaning you've given it. So it's up to you. I'm laughing at the dog, just sat there squinting at me with a nasty face. If looks could kill, they probably would. Right, you want to go out. Right, but then you're going to come back in again. Let me just put these out a minute. Can you wait? Good girl. Yeah, she's got one eye on me and then looking at the cards as if to say, well, hurry up then. Nice. Okay. Let me just let her out because I can't stand her looking at me like that anymore. Bear with me because I'm going to go in front of the camera. She'll come back in a minute anyway. Yeah. Good. Whoop. Okay, so his energy is shifting. Okay, so what you're doing is working. So I have pulled out sort of the blocks and going forward here. So he is definitely here thinking about wanting to be with you as a couple. Okay, really emotional, when he thinks about you is happy emotions, loving emotions, and that makes his emotions all over the place. Again, really thinking about the times you had together, the good times, that angel of love. So feeling that loving energy that you're giving to him. Okay, picking up on that. seeing you as his wish fulfilled, wanting to meet up, and the 10 of Pentacles, wanting to be with you here, okay? Emotional security, financial security. So looking at your, so I've asked 3 questions here. Why hasn't he come back yet then? And Spirit's saying because you've been too focused on the negative emotions. He's not here. I doubt if he even loves me. What if he doesn't love me? Blah, 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 blah. You've been caught up too much in the spilt milk, if you like, the spilt cups, the emotions that aren't serving you, the old story, rather than turning around and looking at the 2 of Cups. So that's why he hasn't come forward. Okay. When I asked about your resistance, it said because you don't truly feel and believe and are in that knowing that he's yours. That 10 of Pentacles here as well, okay, in the wish fulfilled. He has got the wish fulfilled here and that treasure chest. But you're not quite in your resistance. Is this true? Does he really love me? Because of what's been said, you're keeping the old story in place. So when I asked about your doubts, Spirit is saying you overthink too much. You keep thinking of the old story. Again, what does he think and feel about me? He said this, he did that, he needs to do this, he needs to do that. See all the resistance that's there. Whereas when you are working on your self-concept, becoming that beautiful flower that's attracting the bees, along come the bees. Okay, but your specific bee isn't going to come along because you've got too much of the old story there. So Spirit is saying, look, when he does come back in, he's going to be serious about you. Okay, but you've still got some healing to do here. You are moving forward slowly with him because you've still got too much emotions. Look at all this water. When there's more water going around in the water wheel, it slows it down more. Okay, then if there's a trickle, it can move around freer. So your emotions have been what's slowing it down. So Spirit is saying, going forward, just know that he's yours. He's yours. Okay? He's yours. He's passionate about me. He's mine. We're already together. Okay? And use the wisdom that they've given you, even if you have to go to the Get Them Back playlist, even if you have to go and listen to the videos on my other channel, which are all the sort of the mentoring videos of how to shift your energy and your thoughts, then use it. That's what other people do, and that's why they get their person back. It's not because you can't have him. You're the only one sitting yourself on the naughty step, repeating the same old story and thinking it's all about him. Take him off your pedestal, put yourself on there. You're the main ingredients. He's just the spices to enhance your life. Doesn't have to be him. It can be whoever, but your heart desires him. Therefore, it already exists. Remember, time is an illusion. You're the one creating that time by keep looking for it, keep going over the old story, not believing in it, not feeling that he's yours. You're not waking up every day saying, I am his girlfriend, I'm his wife. We're in a happy, loving, committed relationship. No, you're waking up every day, he's not here. Blah, 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 going over the old story. So shift, drop the old story, only look at it as a new relationship or a loving relationship that you've always had together, and it will come in. He's ready to come in. You're the one stopping it. Right, JT, what is your question, my lovely? There's definitely romantic feelings still there between both of you. I'd tell you if there wasn't. You just stress, worry, overthink too much, which is natural, but the longer you're in that, you wouldn't get on. You know, I have so many of my clients, you know, who do go and try and date other people, but they're always like, nah, it didn't work out. They're not the one I want. I didn't feel it. I wasn't feeling it. The spark wasn't there. The door to romance is open. You're the one with the key to his heart. There's a lock in this heart, okay? Stop looking at the timing as well. Remember, it is the any time delay you experience is due to your delay in getting into the place of believing, knowing and feeling that you already have what you want. Okay, so you're not feeling that. So enough. Okay, so JT, let's look at yours. Sorry, Paris. How is the Pisces energy towards me? Yeah, enjoy somebody else paying you attention. Why not? You're a goddess. Goddesses are pursued and chased. They don't do the chasing and the pursuing. Okay. Paris, are you in contact with your person? Yes, are you in contact with your person, my lovely? Or in no contact? Contact or no contact? Okay. Uh-oh, trouble's coming back. Oh no, she hasn't come in yet. Paris, is he with somebody else? I'm not getting another woman here, but I've got two cards that could signify that if he is with somebody else, then that's falling apart. If he's not, then it's just you self-sabotaging it. So I'll come to that when you clarify that for me. I think it is coming out more that you're self-sabotaging this with your negative thoughts. Third should be out the door by now. Okay, yeah. Definitely got courthouse here. So if there's any legal things with her, then that's what's going on. But you are self-sabotaging this as well. So let's look at his... let's move them over there a minute. So in his energy, he sees you as his wish fulfilled. He sees victory and success with you. You know, should be talking to you more or wanting to open up more about how he feels about you. He feels a really strong connection with you here. You know, sees you as beautiful, you know, loving, you know, just when he looks at you, his heart melts. Okay. Now, we do have contract here, so it could be, you know, I feel that he does want, you know, to marry you eventually. You know, that's his intention, even if it's sort of not a solid everyday thought. In his heart, he knows that you're the person he wants to be with. But it's also so showing me that contract and courthouse there. So I do feel that definitely, you know, things over with the other person. However, in your energy, you self-sabotage. Okay, you do self-sabotage. You let your negative thoughts come in, and you know, what if he doesn't want me? What if I should be with somebody else? What if this? What if that? Am I good enough? Am I pretty enough? All that jazz. Okay, so you've really got to start listening to self-concept affirmations and doing self-love affirmations and meditations here. You're the magician. You're the creator of what happens in your reality. You are a spiritual being. You are a powerful creator. So what you're thinking and feeling about yourself is what others will reflect back to you. If you don't think you're good enough, if you don't think you're pretty enough, then that's how people will treat you. Oh, look at her. She's ugly. Oh, she's not very good. You're never enough. You're always not deserving of what you want. What are you thinking and feeling about him? Because that's how he's going to keep showing up. What do you want him to think and feel about you? A lot of my ladies do scripting, and then their person comes in and is repeating everything they've written down. My person is telling me he loves me and he adores me, and then their person is saying, I love you and I adore you, I miss you, I want to be with you. Okay, so you're the magician. What you're thinking and feeling and going around talking about inside is what's getting pushed out. You're a spiritual being, your energy, we're all connected by energy. So you're the magician. Spirit is saying here, again, this negative energy, you're more the type of girl who is, oh, look at that pint glass, it's half empty. Whereas, you know, you should be, it's half full. So you tend to dwell a lot in negative emotions, a lot of sort of things from your past that's coming in just self-sabotaging you. Know that he's yours. You can have him if you want, okay? But you've got to put in the work to change your thoughts. And it's going to be a battle to change your old, as Neville Goddard used to say, the death of the old man, the death of the old ego. You're literally killing off the personality of you that is the negative, the jealous, the insecure one, and reprogramming your mind to be, no, I am the main ingredients to my dish. He's not the be all and the end all. He's just here to enhance my life. Okay, I can choose anyone. I'm a goddess. Okay, so Spirit is definitely saying he sees you as the one, and you know in your heart that he's the one you want. Again, you know, sort of a favorable outcome, but also, you know, any legal things with her is going. Okay, that is definitely falling apart. never to go back, okay? Unless you keep thinking in your head, he's going to go back with her, he's going to go back with her, he's going to go back with her, and then he has to conform, so he'll go back with her, and you'll say, I told you so, I knew it, because your thoughts create. So stop self-sabotaging this, okay? You can have him. He does love you. He wants to be with you, sees you as the person he wants to be with, so start shifting your thoughts. You're the one stopping it from happening, because you're the one having those inner conversations and inner dialogue in your head all day long with yourself and with him. Yes, I just saw you living together there. So, you know, you're the one stopping it from happening. He is wanting it to happen. Look at this card. This is what you're doing, Spirit is saying. Look at you sat there, wallowing, feeling that nobody's listening. You're sat out in the cold. You're wallowing. Nobody loves me. I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy enough. Spirit is saying, there's the fucking key. What are you sat there for? Stop wallowing in pity and playing the victim. Reach, look up and unlock the door. Okay, you're the one stopping yourself from having what you want. You're cutting your nose off to spite your face, in other words, Spirit is saying. He will act according to your thoughts. So if you think he is a womanizer, if you think he is unreliable, if you think he's lazy, if you think he's a toad, he's going to act out the part. He has to. If you think he's your loving partner, your loving boyfriend, then he will start conforming to that. But just be patient, okay? You're not going to change a lifetime of habitual thought patterns that you've had overnight. So be patient and gentle on yourself, but just keep note, be mindful of the thoughts you're having, those inner chatter when you're driving a car, or today I was peeling vegetables and I found my mind starting to wander, okay? That inner chat, that inner dialogue. So had to bring it back to what I did want to be seeing and not what I didn't. Okay, so you've got the power, use it. Right, okay. So let's break this down. Think of, this is Iman now. Okay, so Iman, all those negative thoughts and doubts and fears that you've been having over the last few weeks or the last few months has to play out. Okay, so your worst fears were played out. It doesn't change anything though. Current circumstances do not matter. Like I say, I have lots of clients. The majority of my clients, either there is somebody that their person is married to, or they go off and get married to somebody else, or they're living with somebody. It makes no difference. Current circumstances do not matter. If you keep focusing on them, you're keeping them alight. Okay, it's like lighting that candle every day. Oh, negative thoughts, light the candle, keep that shit in place. Okay, that's why when somebody is with a third party already, you don't give that third party energy. It takes time because your human side of you is jealous. What's she got that I haven't got? How dare he love her and tell me he loves me and he's not with me, okay? But you've got to fight off those negative thoughts by using your self-concept, knowing that you are good enough. You're unique. You're special. There's only one of me. Of course he fucking loves me. I'm a goddess queen. Why wouldn't he want to be with me? Okay, so what you want, you can have. Remember, it's all about you. So let's look. I've always said that he likes you, okay? And I do this a lot with my, the readings that I do when people are married. Okay, if the cards are telling me consistently every time you ask for a reading that your person has feelings for you and they like you, then my lovely, they're yours. You're the only one stopping it from happening because you're not believing it. You're not feeling that it's real, that you've already got it, and you're not in that knowing of he's mine. I don't care what I'm seeing in the 3D. I don't give a fuck. I know in my heart he's mine and I'm having him. It's my choice. You're the main ingredient, not him. So let's have a look again. What Spirit says today. Okay. So Spirit is saying to you here, okay, that you've now, because you found out about the deceit, okay, you are now into guarding your heart. So you're going to cause a stalemate situation here because of all your thoughts are going to be, he's lied to me, he's been deceitful to me, I knew it, I've had this feeling. Those thoughts create feelings, those feelings and thoughts get pushed out, and you're going to find out that. So Spirit is saying here, you're curling up in this nest, pinning yourself down with these swords and holding on to this heartache. Okay, now you're going to be focused on the wife. So you're going to give her energy and she's going to burn brightly in your reality because you're giving your power away to her. Don't. So start loving yourself. Self-concept is vital. Okay? Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. You know what? No, I am fucking good enough. I'm the powerful creator of my reality, and Spirit is saying, attract him in. What you're putting out is what you're getting back. So start putting out there, he's my person. We're in a loving, committed relationship. He tells me every day how much he loves me. Now, my lovely, it takes some of my clients 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, a year to get out of their watching and looking at the 3D because they're so used to reacting to the 3D. That's why they're keeping the same shit in place. They're not watching their thoughts. They're letting the old story come in. Yeah, but he's done this and he's done that and all that shit. Okay. If you want him, you have to start doing the work, being mindful of your thoughts, changing your story to what you want to be seeing, and getting into the feeling and the believing and the knowing that you already have it. That is the fastest way for you to get what you want. At the moment, he's on your pedestal. Take him off. Okay? It's a favorable outcome for you. Scales of justice are always in your favor. The universe will just give you the energy you're pushing out. So see that what's happened is just your old thoughts. It makes no difference. If you want him as yours, it's your choice. Remember, you're the main ingredients to your recipe. You're choosing whether to put spices, seasoning, or a garnish in. You're choosing him. You don't have to choose him. You can say, you know what? I know I'm fucking good enough and I'm going to go and find me somebody who's single. If you want him, okay, if you go off and you say, no, I'm done with you, you withdraw your energy from him, he ain't gone anywhere. Okay, if you want him, you can pick it straight back up again in your energy. We're all connected by energy. So if you decide, I'm going to work on me, I'm going to forget about him for a minute, put him on the back burner, I'm going to, work on me, start building my confidence up, maybe I'll date somebody else. If then your heart comes back to, I can't stop thinking about him, I know in my heart that I desire him, then you can pick it back up with him. Or you can carry on with him contacting you or whatever, but don't settle for breadcrumbs, okay? In your mind, yes, you can keep in contact with him, but in a friendly way sort of thing. But in your mind, keep affirming that he's yours. And do not give the third party any energy. Every time you focus on her, you've lit her up. She burning brightly, okay, like that candle. We don't want the candle lit, so don't keep lighting it with energy. So you can have him if you want. It's up to you. Again, the liar. I think you need to withdraw your energy from him at the moment, okay, and start working on your self-concept. Because you're going to be fuming, you're going to be focused on, he did this, he did that, he didn't tell me this, he didn't tell me that, okay. Now, I know from your previous readings, and I've had this with several of my clients where their person's been with somebody and they didn't know, okay, and they're saying, yeah, but you've been telling me he's got feelings for me and he loves me, okay, and I'm telling you now, there's nothing between them, because what's come out before is that he loves you and he wants to be with you, okay, so that marriage is literally dead. So it's your choice whether you want to shift your thoughts and feelings about this and getting into the believing and the knowing that you can have him, he's yours, and you're waking up every day feeling like you're his girlfriend or his wife, or go and work on you, withdraw your energy from him and pick him up later if your heart still wants him. There's no good you saying to him, you're a creator, not a reactor. If you react and you're saying you need to leave her, if you want to be with me, then you need to do this, you need to do that, it's just going to go one ear and out the other. You're just going to keep repeating your fears, your doubts, your nagging. It's not going to work. You have to come back within you. Your thoughts about yourself, about him, and what you want him to think and feel about you is what is going to manifest. Okay, Star, what is your question, my lovely? After Star, I've got Laura, pardon me, and Nyasha, and oh goodness, that came in late. That was a client I had earlier. Right, okay, so Star, what is your question, my lovely? Yeah, I've got Star, I've got Laura, and I've got Nyasha. 3 paid readings to do. Just waiting for Star's question. Okay. No, they don't want me to have that one as well. It's just me flicking it out. Oh. Okay, my lovely. I'm sure that most of the ladies who are permanent sort of been following me for ages and been changing their hot and cold behavior in their person or getting what they want is probably screaming at you saying, you're too needy on him. You're put him on your pedestal, which is exactly what Spirit is telling you. Hence the fact that you're getting hot and cold behavior from him. So in his energy, you know, he sees a victory and success with you. He loves you. The angel of love is here. Okay. Why didn't he answer your call today? He was busy. Okay. He may have been on a course. He may have been studying something. He may have been caught up in work here, but he was genuinely busy. Okay. But you went straight into, well, where is he? Why is he ignoring me? What if he rejects me? What if he doesn't want me? Oh my God, he didn't answer my call. Okay. You're putting him on your pedestal. Take him off. You're worshipping a false god. Worship yourself. Okay, the chemistry is definitely there between you. You know, we've got that, you know, again, that he likes you, likes, you know, wants to be socializing with you, wants to be there. But in your energy, look at you, playing the victim here. Thinking, oh, he doesn't want me. He doesn't love me. That's your own insecurities, your own fears, your own doubts, the story you're telling yourself. So in his energy, I don't see a problem. It's you in your thoughts, what you think and feel about yourself. Well, I'm his main priority. Of course I am. I'm simply the best and everything beautiful. I love myself. My lovely, you've got to love yourself to see love back. If you're thinking he is the one that has to make you happy, whole and complete and loved, you're not going to get it. It's nobody else's job. You've got to be the love that radiates that love for yourself and for other people, and then they reflect it back to you. Your outside world and the people in it are a reflection of you. So again, you are the main ingredients in your dish. He is just spices or seasoning. You don't need spices or seasoning in a dish. You don't need a garnish on it. As long as you've got the main ingredients, but you're making it about him or other men in your life that you've been out with and it doesn't work with. Okay, so you have to change you. There's no one to change but you. What you're thinking and feeling about yourself, what you're thinking and feeling about him. You know, what are you thinking and feeling about him? He's never got time for me. He never makes me a priority. 1 minute he tells me he likes me, the next he doesn't. 1 minute he tells me he loves me, the next he doesn't. Well, he's going to be inconsistent because your thoughts are all over the place. Okay? So I can see that he read the text. I feel he uses his silence to control things. That's your assumption. So he will do that. You've got to get out of that thought. Okay, no. He loves hearing from me. Okay? He enjoys talking to me. He tells me every day how much he loves me. You're focusing on problems. You're giving him excuses in your thoughts, and that's what you're going to get back. I'm sorry, I'm controlling you and I'm punishing you. No, you're punishing yourself with the thoughts that you're having. Shift your thoughts, my lovely. Yes, sorry, Mystic Moon. Twice last week I came on and did a live and I didn't have any paid readings for well over an hour. Today, it's gone straight into paid readings. So I will be on here tomorrow, but it will be paid readings because I'm doing free readings on Instagram. But Wednesday will be the free readings again for on here. So, my lovely, get out of your own way. Start changing your thoughts. Be mindful of those thoughts that you're having about yourself, about him, and definitely start doing self-concept. Because if you're coming from the place of, I need him to make me feel better. When he starts acting accordingly and better, I'll feel better. Okay, was he being genuine when we met? Yes. You've just created him to be an arse now. You're writing your story. You're writing your love story. You're writing your movie and the characters in it. So when one of your characters, you decide, I don't like that role I've given them, you have to change that role. It's not going to happen overnight. It can take anywhere from 3 days to a couple of weeks to see your person change. But they will conform to your new way of thinking if you stick to it. It's no good one thought, oh, he loves me, he's going to do as I say, and then the next minute he does the opposite because it's your old thoughts still playing out, and you're like, well, fuck my life. He didn't change. This is no good. You have to persist. You only think about the thoughts that you want to see happen in your 3D, because your thoughts are creating. Also, if you're going around talking to your friends, okay, oh, how's so-and-so doing? Oh, well, he's just a control freak. He goes into silence and he does this to control me. You've just manifested that. You're keeping it in place. Your energy, your thoughts, your feelings, and your spoken word are energy. So he hears your thoughts, okay? So change how you want him to be showering you with love and affection and appreciation, okay? Stop chasing him anyway. You're a goddess. You do not chase. You're the flower, rooted, grounded, centered, stable, secure, balanced within yourself, knowing that you're positive and confident, knowing that you're beautiful. The bees come to you. The flower doesn't uproot and go chasing after the bees. The bees come to the flower. So start working on listening every morning and throughout the day if you've got time, or when you go to bed, self-concept affirmations and self-love affirmations, and do the meditations as well, because you've got some insecurities, fears and doubts that you self-sabotage yourself with. Laura, my lovely. Right, okay. Remember, Laura, you've only been shifting your thoughts for about a week, 2 weeks now. So it takes some of my clients 4 months, 5 months. It'll happen. Remember, what you want is already there. Okay, let me remind you again. You know, quantum physics, Einstein, all proved that time is an illusion. Okay, it's only man-made that we've made it. We think in linear. This has got to happen, then that's going to happen. The past, you can revise the past. You can do a revision scene of the scene that you would have liked to have happened, but you have to stick to that new scene every time you think about it. Okay, you can't go back to the old scene because you're flip-flop in between. If you keep waking up every day with the old story, you're keeping the past in place. Okay, if you keep looking to the future, well, one day this will happen, one day we'll be a family, one day, okay, think of, you know, your baby, you've conceived. Okay, so what you want has been conceived. I don't mean, I'm just referring the two. Okay, you've planted your seed of what you want. I want him to, and me and baby to all be a happy family. Well, poof, it's already created. That's your desire. If you didn't have that desire, you wouldn't want it. Okay, you would have thought, well, don't need him in my life. Fuck you. I'm going to have to find somebody else. I'm going to concentrate on the baby and I'm going to go and get somebody else who's more worthy. But you don't want anybody else. You want him. So what you want is already there. Okay? Any time delay you experience is due to your delay in getting into the place of believing, knowing and feeling that you already have it. So, waking up every day. Oh yes, we've got a beautiful child together. We're a happy family. You're going to bed at night. You're, you know, playing a scene in your head where you're a happy family. He's holding the baby saying, oh my God, the baby and you're the best things in my life. I'm such a proud father. I love you, blah, 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 blah. Or if you can't imagine that, then imagine somebody saying to you, oh my God, you, your partner, your baby, your perfect family together. Get into that feeling, okay? Seeing it, feeling it as if you already have it. So let's look at the current situation. Okay. So Spirit is saying, go back to the pregnancy, okay? You've conceived. It's like Abdullah told Neville when Neville wanted to go to Barbados and he had no money, he had no job, and he was like, I really want to go home. Been 12 years. How the hell? I'm in New York, no job. Abdullah said to him, sleep this night as if you're in Barbados. See yourself going to Barbados, see yourself sleeping in Barbados, see yourself as if it's already done. Okay? That took him, he did that at the end of October 1933, I think, and then by December the 6th, he was on that boat going because his brother had reached out to him without Neville speaking to his family and said, here's some money, tickets booked, boom. That's how things happen. He didn't control the how and the when. He wasn't looking for it all the time. He just slept that night in Barbados, okay? So Abdullah taught him there's no such thing as a small pregnancy, okay? You've conceived, let the baby grow. So what his meaning is, you know, this is a perfect example. You've been given a date for baby's due date, but baby might come early, baby might come late. I know with my two, I desperately wanted them to be born. By 32 weeks, I was like looking up, okay, will they survive in an incubator if they're born now? Because I was impatient. The little buggers, the first one was 9 days late. The second one was 12 days late because I was wanting it so desperately. It pushed the timeline out. Okay. So if I hadn't have been desperate, they could have well been born early or on their due date. They still might have been late, I suppose, but hey ho. So Spirit is saying, yes, he is wanting to talk to you. He's wondering what you're doing. You know, he's thinking about you because you're thinking about him. He has to think about you. He does have a lot of emotions still because you're still caught up in your emotions as well. So he is emotionally thinking about you in a good way, but also then he's sort of the obstacles come in. So they're flimsy obstacles. What you want is on the horizon. Okay, there is light at the end, you know, through the woods, if you like. So Spirit is saying, keep working on yourself. You're the priority. Your baby's the priority. Okay, he's the garnish. He's the seasoning. You and baby are the main ingredients. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you soon. So really getting into that. This is what I want. Be clear on what you want. I want to be married to him and a happy family. Okay, you don't need to micromanage the steps on how you're going to get there. You don't need to micromanage, well, he's going to call me first, then he's going to come around and visit, and then he's going to see the... No, go to the end. That's the quickest way, okay, to just live in the end as if it's already done. Don't self-sabotage, okay? You've got the skills for the two of you to work this out and be together. Here, again, the advice to you, you know, stop curling up in a ball thinking this is not going to happen. It's not going to happen overnight. You've got a lot of old fears, doubts, and insecurities to change within yourself. So enjoy the journey of your own soul's growth so that you know that you are a creator, not a reactor, and you're not going to have a meltdown every time something happens. Because when something shows up in my reality and it doesn't fit in with what I want, I'm like, in my head, yeah, right, whatever. This is how it's going to be. I don't engage in it, okay? I hardly say a word. I'm like, whatever, in my head, and then I affirm for what I do want. So you can have what you want, just don't self-sabotage. Rome wasn't built in a day. Just keep your focus on you and the baby. Do, when you think about him, no slagging him off to your family and friends. Just say, we're, you know, either I don't want to talk about it or I'm sure it'll work out, okay? I'm sure I've got a feeling things will work out. And if they start saying, oh, you're better off without him and all that, just say, thanks for your concern, but I'm fine, thank you. Let's not talk about it anymore. Thank you very much. Because if you keep moaning about it, you're keeping it in place, the old in place. In your thoughts as well. When you think about him, oh my God, we are such a loving, romantic couple together. We truly are in love with each other. Our love for each other grows stronger and deeper every day. Okay, doing affirmations. There's lots of specific personal affirmations you can listen to. I've got some in the Get Them Back playlist that the latest person, 8 months no contact, listen to the Get Them Back playlist, got their person back within 4 months of doing the work. Okay, it is doable. You're the one stopping it by self-sabotaging, not being clear enough on what you want, not being clear enough in the feeling and believing and knowing that what you want is already here. because what you want has already been created. It's there for you to have. You just need to tune your frequency into the frequency of what you want. If you're tuning into, if you're wanting love and a committed relationship, but you're tuning in your radio into failure, separation, he doesn't love me, you're not listening to the right channel, are you? So yes, he is thinking about you. Yes, he's a little bit caught up in his emotions, good and sort of negative, but that's because your emotions have been all over the place and still will come in as that, okay? Takes a lot to rewrite the new story. Some people can do it really quick. Others need to really work on themselves because the problem was within you before you met this person as well, okay? Your own fears and insecurities about men and relationships and love and yourself. So keep going, my lovely. Keep focusing on you and bringing loving energy into this every time you think about him, not his and us. You will get news from him. Okay, doesn't matter if it's not for a couple of weeks or a couple of months, all right, you will get news from him. So concentrate on getting the version of him that you want so that that version comes out. If you keep flip-flopping, you're going to get, when he comes back, he'll still be hot and cold. Okay, Nyasha, you've got 3 cards, my lovely. Okay. Okay. Spirit is saying here for you, or God is saying here to you, you know, be strong, especially with matters of the heart, whether it's love, relationships, friendships, family, okay? Stop following the herd, okay? Like being like this sheep, or meek and mild, or just following what other people are telling you, or thinking about what other people are saying is true, okay? Spirit is saying, look, at half of your head is the lion. Be strong, have the confidence and courage to think about what you want and to be confident and confident in going forward. Here you've got yourself locked away here, the door, you're behind this door, all chained up. So in your emotions, are you locking yourself away emotionally? Are you locking yourself away financially because you're thinking all the time, I never have enough money, money comes in and goes out, or I haven't got a job, or whatever, or I never have love, or love never works out for me, or whatever, okay? It can be to do with family or friends as well, remember. Here, Spirit is saying, you know, are you thinking of leaving something, or has somebody recently left you, or do you feel that nobody likes you or loves you and you're just on your own here? Spirit is saying you need to start being more positive and start having fun and enjoying your life. Okay, the longest relationship you're going to have with anybody is with yourself. And if you're not loving yourself, then how can you have others treat you in a loving way here? So be strong. It's a bit like this card always reminds me of the little kitten looking in the mirror seeing a big lion. Okay, he's never going to grow up into a lion because he's not the same species. He is a cat, but he's not a lion. He's a pussycat. Moggy, you know, a normal house cat, but he's seen himself as big, confident and strong. Okay, so start shifting how you're seeing yourself, or having that confidence and courage in what you want. You can have what you want. If you want to leave home or you want to move somewhere, okay, then you've got the confidence and courage to do it. Stop locking yourself away. Believe in yourself more. Okay, have fun. You're a spiritual being. You're from divine source. You're from God. So therefore you can have, be and do whatever you want. It's just your human ego that is stopping you. When you help yourself, others will help you as well, he said. Where are you going? Right, how are we doing for time? Okay, we're not doing too bad. Right, okay, let's go back to the freebies then. Right, Iona, general for you. Okay, Spirit is saying to you, you're a little bit closed off here. Okay, you're a little bit closed off here. So what is it you want? Okay, you can have your treasure chest here, emotionally or financially. Start living in the wish fulfilled. And, you know, whether it's to do with a relationship with the Two of Cups, or just bringing loving energy, loving yourself, giving loving energy radiating from you. Okay, knowing that if you love yourself, then everybody else loves you, because your outside world is a reflection of you. So, you know, stop being closed off, thinking that you can't have what you want. You can have what you want. Okay, you're the one causing the time delay by not believing it, feeling it, or knowing that what you want is yours. So bring loving energy in, Spirit is telling you here. You can have loving connection. You can have what you want. You're just wallowing in your old emotions, fell out on the floor. And just be patient, Spirit is saying to you as well. Ravinda, I want to ask if Peter Bow person saying true. Do you mean if Peter is true to you? Okay, Ravinder, I don't know if you're in no contact as we have union here. He definitely thinks you're beautiful. He definitely thinks about you all the time. Okay, he sees you as very beautiful. The person he wants to be with, thinking about you. It's crystal clear to him that you're the person he wants to be with and coming into union. So whatever situation you're in at the moment, but things need to not be a battle between you anymore. Okay. So whatever your current status is with him, yes, he is true to you and this is not over between you. Ooh. Got a different person come up in the PayPal. So hello, my lovely. Right. Spoiled Ripe, general reading for you. Oh, didn't look at when you got 6 cards. Okay, sorry, somebody's just paid here, so sorry. Right, Spoiled Ripe, this is yours. Oh, general reading, yes, but tick tack 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 tack. Oh no, you and your Leo. Sorry. Sorry. Grr, tick tack, grr, tick, tick, tick. Didn't want me to use those. It's all right. Grr. Addison and Wendy, can we close the paid readings at 10 o'clock, my lovely? Okay. Spoiled Ripe. Let's carry on. Ooh. Okay. Right, Spoiled Ripe. This is yours. Now, I'm not sure. This could be a couple of things, so let's go through this. I don't know your situation. You just asked for a general on you and your person. So something creative and beneficial coming in. Happy Families card and the Empress. So the Empress can be a pregnancy. I don't like to discuss pregnancy, but the Empress does have fertility, and we do have happy families here. Something creative and beneficial. So if you're wanting, you know, trying for a baby or whatever, or you've just found out you're pregnant, then either congratulations or it's coming. Okay. Stop looking at the timing of it. Okay. Take your focus on, well, how long. If it's not that, okay, then it can just be things are creative and beneficial. You know, you and your person have got the chance to be a happy family here together. Okay, he absolutely loves you and thinks you're beautiful. You have the victory and success card here overall. Okay, so whatever you want, whether it's just a committed relationship or things being better between you or family, it's coming. Okay, but Spirit is saying stop robbing yourself by focusing on the time. Okay, the how and the when. You're trying to micromanage, and Spirit is saying no. Okay, I don't know if you're looking for another job or your person is looking for a job as well. There could be a new job coming in or new work. If not, then it can signify that perhaps you've had, or either you have had the drawbridge up on the tower, okay, so you're not being very open with your emotions, or you feel that he's not being very open with his emotions. So start looking at this with new eyes. You know, of course he loves me, and you know, we're in a loving relationship, blah 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 blah. Look at it in a new way instead of the old way that's perhaps getting a little bit stale or stagnant here. But either way, it's going to be a victory and success for you in the outcome, whatever it is, either a better relationship between you or having a family between you. Okay. Renata, what's next for you and Alexander? Okay. Spirit is saying to you, Renata, okay, if he's acting hot and cold towards you, it's because you're cutting your nose off to spite your face. Okay, you're still focused on the girlfriend. What she fucking got that I ain't got? Why is she with my man? Blah blah blah. Why is he with her? Take your focus off the third party. Okay, Spirit is saying stop trying to figure out the how and the when and going over the ifs, whys, buts, and maybes, because what you want is going to happen in an unexpected way. Okay, you will live with him. When I get this card out, which a lot of you know, this hardly ever comes out on the lives. Okay, when it does, it probably come out once a week, twice at a push. When this card comes out, I know that one day you will live together. So stop cutting off your nose to spite your face, thinking because you're focusing on the 3D, you're focusing on him being with her. Current circumstances do not matter. If you want him, he's yours. So again, go to the Get Them Back playlist. Start doing your self-love affirmations. Start doing your SP affirmations, specific person and you affirmations. Get into the feeling every day that the two of you are a couple already. You're the one causing the time delay. You will live with him. Do you want it to be years and years away because you're focusing on the 3D and you're keeping that bitch in place? Take your focus off the 3D. Go within. Take your senses off the 3D. No checking his social media, not reacting to anything he has to say, not thinking about the third party. All of that has to stop. You're causing the time delay. So it's going to happen in an unexpected way. She might, for instance, some of my clients, their person turns around and says that their SP went off with somebody else. It could be that something happens in the family, she has to move abroad. It could be loads of different things. If you're trying to figure out the how and the when, he needs to do this and he needs to do that and she needs to do this and blah, 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 you're causing the time delay. You go straight to the end where you and him are together and boom, it will happen. Okay? Yes, then believe him. If that's one thing you're going to hold on to is, yes, we are already living happily and blissfully together. We are such a happy, loving couple. We've got a solid, committed relationship. He only has eyes for me. He knew the minute he saw me that I was going to be his wife. Okay? So start shifting the story that's in your head and stop focusing on the current situation. You're keeping that problem in place. The longer you focus on it, the longer you're keeping it in place. Trust what your heart is telling you, not what your senses are seeing in the 3D and what your ego is telling you, because you'll just get hot and cold behavior from him. Okay. Diamond, energy update between you and Gemini. Oops. I'm going to take that one, they said, so I will have that. Excuse me. Okay, Diamond, Spirit is saying to you, in his energy, he thinks the world about you. He wants to be with you, thinks the world of you. In your energy, too busy crying over spilt milk here. Okay, focusing your energy and all your thoughts and feelings on the shit. Letting your ego mind come in, telling you all those lies and doubts and fears and insecurities. Spirit is saying no. Okay, you're wiser now. You've been listening to this channel enough to know that you're writing your story. So how do you want your story to be? And how do you want your characters to be playing in your story? It's your story. So if you don't like how one of your characters is acting, rewrite their part for them. Okay, Anna, what is you thinking about me? Okay. Anna, are you in no contact with your person? Can you just clarify that for me, my lovely? Yes or no? Put in contact or no contact. Yes, in no contact. Okay. Look, he's going to come back. Okay. Hello, stranger. Where the fuck have you been? Okay. He will be back into your life. When? I don't know. I don't do timings. Okay. But, you know, things are moving here. But when he does come, two things Spirit is saying. When he does come back in, things cannot go back to how they were before. You've got to be more peaceful. You can't keep getting triggered. You can't keep reacting. Okay. So do self-concept affirmations and meditation, self-love, self-concept. Okay. Also that he wants things to be more peaceful as well when he comes back. He doesn't want arguments. So he is coming back. He is thinking about you because he wants to be in your life here. Okay. So in the meantime, just make sure that you're working on you so that you don't get triggered by him, start arguing. And, you know, again, what you're thinking and feeling about yourself, what you're thinking and feeling about him, and what you want him to think and feel about you is what you're going to get. Okay, so make sure that you are lining your thoughts up to your happy, loving relationship as if you have it now. Right, Nikita. Okay. For you, Nikita, my lovely. Okay, Spirit is saying, look, yes, you know, he is very serious about you here. Okay, he's serious. He's following his intuition. Okay. In your energy, keep picking, you know, seeing him as being, you know, coming forward, speaking his truths, turning up in your movie with the part you've given him to play. Now, we do have liar here. So he may have lied to you before. Okay. So again, you have to overcome that. You've created a different version of him now. If you go back to keeping him in place as the old version, he'll come back as the old version. He'll keep acting the old version. I feel it's more other people around you. Okay, so there may be somebody who is just spreading gossip or saying things that you're listening to. Don't listen to it. Okay, your person, when I see this card, is truthful. Okay, so, you know, even if he wasn't before, then just see him as the new loyal, devoted, committed, faithful person that you want to be seen. You're creating your character, so create him how you want him to be. If you keep going back to the old version, you're going to get hot and cold behavior from him. Okay, focus on yourself. You are, he will, you know, he's revealing his feelings to you, or he definitely will, even if you're not seeing it as much as you want yet. But definitely remembering it's all about you. You're writing your story. You're writing your character's parts in your movie. MBB604, energy update on Taurus. Okay, similar for you as what came out with somebody else. You know, he thinks the world about you, thinks the world of you, sees, you know, him being with you. Things definitely need to be calmer between you, okay? Either things are going to be more peaceful between you, or they need to be more peaceful between you. Perhaps do some meditations, working on yourself. Here again, you're the sage, you're wise, you're writing your story. So again, how do you want your love story to be? You're writing the story by what you're assuming, believing, or reacting to. Okay? Your thoughts about yourself, your thoughts about him, and what you want him to think about you. You're writing your characters in your movie. And that's how people are treating you, by what you think and feel about them and what you think they think and feel about you. So if you don't like the way somebody's treating you, change the way that you think about them and how you want them to be treating you. Yeah, if you're in no contact, then if you're dwelling on the how's it going to happen, when's it going to happen, he's not here, he doesn't want me, it's been X amount of time, you're keeping the old shit in place. Okay, the lady who I've just done a reading for, Nikitha, has sent me a success story. She found, you know, she was in no contact with her person for 8 months. She stumbled across a live reading 4 months ago, went to my Get Them Back playlist, started doing the work that's in there. Boom, within 4 months he came back. Okay, so it's up to you. Are you waking up every day focusing on the old shit? You're going around talking to your friends, oh, he didn't want me, I haven't heard from him. You're waking up every day, oh, he's got to do this, he's got to do that, nothing's happening. You're keeping the old story in place, so how can you expect the new to come in if you're going over the old shit? Okay. B and K, what are E's feelings towards you? And there's Nikitha there, look. Yes, go meditate on the affirmations. 100% they work wonders. Thank you, my lovely. I'm going to put that one back. So keep getting that one out. Can't be the same for it might be the way I'm thing. Yes, your email did reach me. I am definitely going to be doing the success story for the channel. Thank you, Nikitha. Okay, so BNK, my lovely. Right, okay. He is starting to feel more balanced within his emotions. Okay, he's not all over the place in his emotions anymore. He's feeling more grounded, more balanced. Man holding heart. So, you know, you've got his heart. He wants to give you his heart here. And birth between you, things growing between you here. So things getting better between you, in other words, whatever your current situation is. If you're in no contact, then he'll be back. When? I don't know. I don't do timings. But in his energy, he's yours as far as he's concerned. But are you lining up with that? Right. Okay. Cosmic Mist, Josephine. Will me and Devon ever be in a relationship? Distance is an issue currently. Right, okay. If you keep focusing on the issue of the distance being a problem, it will remain a problem. Okay, when my clients and other coaches' clients I see, you know, it doesn't matter if your person lived on the fucking moon. If you keep focusing on he lives on the moon, this is a problem, it's going to be a problem. If you're focused on we're in a loving, committed relationship, then if you're living with him in your mind, then the universe will move the distance out of the way. Okay, so you're holding in place the distance. So stop focusing on it. If you're in a loving relationship with him and that's what you're thinking every day when you wake up and throughout the day, then there's no distance. The distance was removed. You don't need to control how it's going to happen or when, so it's not your problem. You don't need to figure it out. The universe will do it for you. And believe me, the lovely, perfect ways that I see it happen is beautiful. So don't look at the how and the when. Just see yourself as being together. Papa, let's come to these actually. Right, okay. Spirit is saying you know he's your soulmate. You know in your heart that the connection is strong. You know, messages, more communication coming in between you as well. And house, you know, Spirit is saying see yourself already living together and we will work it all out for you. You don't need to figure out the how and the when. Okay, let me just look at something for you a minute here. Just bear with me. Just Spirit is reminding me of something here, so just wait a minute. Right, okay, I'm going to put a link in here for you. Because it's about stories of people who are long distance, okay, and how they got their person back. So go and listen or read them. It will give you some inspiration, okay? You're the one holding the distance as a problem. So go and follow that link. And I've put in the search for distance and it's come up with how I manifested my long distance relationship, etc. You know, go through them, explore them all. Do searches on YouTube as well, manifesting my person with distance. Okay, I read quite a few in people's comments. You know, my person was long distance. He didn't want to be with me, but now, you know, I manifested him to me because I ignored all that shit. Basically saw us being together and he lost his job in that place and he got a job 5 minutes down the road or whatever, okay? Right. Leo 28. Can I have an energy update on Capricorn? Excuse me. Okay. Leo 28. Are you together or in no contact? Because he's got the 9 of Cups and you've got the 9 of Cups. So he wants you and you want him. So believe in this connection. Okay. You will have your happiness. You'll have the communication you want. If you're already together, then you're each other's wish fulfilled and happiness lies ahead for you both. Then you're both each other's wish. He wants you, you want him. Happiness all round with that Sun card. So good. He wants to break up because I just saw a card there saying you're self-sabotaging it. Okay, so get out of that. Say to yourself, yeah, right, whatever. He's my man. He ain't going nowhere. We're in a perfect loving relationship. He only has eyes for me. It's your thoughts. If you have been thinking over the last few weeks, I bet he doesn't want to be with me. He's, you know, been acting funny. I bet he doesn't want to be with me. He'll play that part out. So start turning it around. Go to my Get Them Back playlist. Start listening to the SP affirmations in there. Okay? Listen to them. Start changing your thoughts. A lot of my clients send their person away energetically, and when their person comes back, their person is like, I didn't want to leave you. I just felt I had to. Because your thoughts are pushing them away. So stop self-sabotaging it. Focus on being in a loving relationship instead of he don't want to be with me. He's telling me he wants to break up. Yeah, right, whatever is how I'd say it. You're going nowhere, mate. You've only got eyes for me. I'm all you think about all day long. Revise the story. Baby Boo, what actions will Gemini take towards me this January? Baby Boo, are you in no contacts? Because I'm getting either no contact card or hot and cold behaviour. Let's look at yours. Yeah, okay. Spirit is saying you're getting, like you say, a hot and cold behaviour, sporadic, no contact, okay? And Spirit is saying, look, you've got to chill out a bit here, okay? You are not relaxed enough. You're focused intently on him. You're not focused on yourself. He's not here to make you happy, whole and complete and give you love. You're the main ingredients to your dish, your recipe. He is just spices or seasoning. You don't need spices and seasoning. If you've got love for yourself, then everybody else around you will show you that love. Okay? You've got to put the work in. So if you don't do the work and start shifting your thoughts about yourself, your thoughts about him, your thoughts about the relationship, your thoughts about love, your thoughts about men in general, okay, and how you want him to think and feel about you and seeing yourself in a loving relationship, you are going to keep this in a shitty connection between you for a long time. Go to my Get Them Back playlist. Nikitha in here did that. 8 months no contact. Found my Get Them Back playlist. Did the advice in there, the affirmations, listened to the videos, started changing her energy to we're in a loving connection, and 4 months later he came back. Doesn't mean yours will take 4 months. Some of my clients, it can take up to a year because they keep focusing on the 3D. They're focused on the old story every day. They wake up, he's not here, he's not contacting me. How's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? He told me I'm but ugly. He told me he loves somebody else. He told me he don't want to be with me. He's married to somebody else. He lives on the fucking moon. It doesn't fucking matter. You're the one keeping the old shit in place. Hence the fact you're getting shit back. Do the work, Spirit is saying. You can have your happiness if you do the work. If you don't change the old story and don't start having fun and loving you, then you're not going to see any changes. You're overthinking things too much. You're getting in your own way. Okay. Right. Kiko, can I ask if Cancer will ever contact me again? Again, the same for you. It's the same advice. It's the law of assumption. If you're assuming you're in a loving, committed relationship, then yes, the universe will bring him back to you. But if you're sat there every day going, oh, don't think he's ever going to contact me, lives on the fucking moon, he told me to drop off the face of the earth, he did this, he did that, then you're just keeping the old story in place. You're going to keep seeing the same shit. Different day, same shit. So, okay, Crystal, I will do yours while I'm here, okay? Just nobody else pay because I will refund you else. Right, okay, Kikai, whatever your name was. Okay, he wants to contact you. Okay, he wants to tell you how he feels. He wants to contact you here. But you're causing the do I, don't I behavior. You're holding the keys here. So it's up to you as to which door does he or doesn't he, with where your thoughts are. So Spirit is saying, really do your self-concept affirmations. What you want will come. Have faith. What story are you telling yourself every day? Everything I've said to everybody else, it's no different. It's just like the law of gravity. Okay? The law of assumption is what you assume to be true, what you believe, what old story you keep telling yourself, what thoughts you're having, what feelings you're having, what you're going around moaning and complaining about is what you're going to see. So go to the Get Them Back playlist and start doing the work that you need to be doing to get contact from him. If you're relying on him, your energy is not allowing him to come through. Your energy is, you're not here, blah, blah, blah. This is what happened. You did this. I don't think you're ever going to come back. I want you to come back, but I don't think it's ever going to happen. You're keeping the old shit in place. So the longer you keep doing that and the more you keep looking for the how and the when, the longer it's going to take. So start doing your work as well, especially self-concept here. He thinks you're beautiful. You look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, oh, don't think I'm good enough. Right. Okay. Crystal, What's your question, please? Right, whilst I'm waiting for Crystal's question, unless it comes in while I'm doing this. Oh, so many people I want to answer here. Right. Whilst we're waiting for Crystal's question, right, cutie, quickly, Elsie. Right, okay, cutie. He's feeling a little bit anxious. He might be feeling a little bit battered and bruised here in his emotions or feelings or thoughts. But the angel of love, he has loving feelings towards you, and he will message you, or there'll be more communication between you if you're already in contact. Right, okay. I'll leave you moderators to try and get Crystals to do her things. Right, Lily, let's have a look at yours. Okay, Spirit is saying to you, Lily, okay, be patient. We've got your back. Look at this angel behind you. Okay, they've heard you. The universe has heard you. We've got your back. Just be patient. Okay. Spirit is saying as well, you're not only drowning in your emotions because you're looking at the how and the when. Okay, you'll keep looking at the 3D. Is anything changing? Is this shit working? I don't believe this. So you're drowning in your old emotions still. Spirit is saying as well, you're the one cutting your nose off to spite your face, shutting yourself out in the cold. Okay, what's there? The key. Stop wallowing, playing the victim. You don't have to believe in your affirmations at first. You just need to know it's possible. All things are possible. You can have, be, and do whatever you want. So therefore, it is possible. In your heart is telling you, I know what I want is mine, because if I didn't want it, I wouldn't have the desire for it. So there are two things, okay? What you need to do is start reprogramming your mind, your ego, and your subconscious into pictures and images and feelings that you already have what you want now. If you keep looking for it, okay, you're telling the universe, I don't have it. They're saying, well, the fucking key's there. Let yourself in, my love. What you want is already yours. You're the one sitting on the doorstep crying and moaning about it, looking at, I don't believe this shit and I don't think I can have it. Okay, so stop drowning in your emotions. Just be patient. Spirit's heard you. It's their job to figure out the how and the when to bring it to you perfectly. So stop looking for it. When you're consciously creating something and manifesting something to you consciously, where you're aware of it, because we manifest stuff into our life all day, every day, unconsciously or consciously. When you are consciously manifesting, you have to think of it like if you're hungry. Okay, you've got that desire for it, so you're hungry for it. So when you're hungry, what do? You eat until you're full up, you're satisfied, you're contented that you're full. Well, when you're creating, when you're manifesting, you are eating, if you like, you're filling yourself up on affirmations, visuals, and scripting as if you've already got what you want. So they're filling you up in that I'm not looking for it anymore because I know I've got it. You're not doing affirmations, visuals, and scripting to get what you want. You're doing it to get into the feeling of already having it. Okay, so your visuals and scripting and your affirmations should all be I am, or I have, or I feel so so much love in this connection. You know, I feel so happy that we're in this loving, blissful relationship. Okay, so keep going. You're the one cutting your nose off to spite your face. So how are we doing with Crystal? Crystal, are you still in the chat, my lovely? Can you just say yes or no? Because it might not be showing your question. Right. Right. Nin. No, sorry, Nin CR. Is that an I? I don't know. NLN or CVN, where you're saying what's happening next with my crush Capricorn T. He's a little famous. Here's a link for you to go and watch about manifesting a celebrity or a famous person. It's the same. But let me just pull some cards on you. Crystal, are you still in the chat, my lovely? Can you let us know if you are? If not, I'll refund your money then. Okay, so... All right, NLN. Okay, yeah, make sure you click that link. So click it now, save it to your YouTube so that it's, mind you, it's got adverts at the beginning. So unless you click through the adverts, but do it after your, make sure you do it straight after your reading, okay? Before the chat closes, because I don't know if you could still hit the link. Okay, Spirit is saying here, my lovely, you know, if you want him, he's yours. Okay, the idea is there, you want him, he's yours to have. You know, Spirit will guide him to you. However, you are sort of judging yourself here. Oh, he's partly famous, so what would he see in a person like me when he's got all those other people around him who he could have his pick from? Okay, so you know, whatever you're thinking about yourself, whatever judgment you're passing on yourself or him or the situation, you've got to release that. Okay, so you can have what you want, but you need to remove that judgment. Okay, that video will help you. Go and explore her other channel as well. She's got lots of videos on, you know, getting your specific person as well while you're there. So go and click that link now, my lovely, as well as my channel as well. You know, hearing how other people puts things helps as well. Yeah, you know, stop chasing your chaser energy. You're trying to energetically force the 3D. Okay, you don't need to. You just go in your mind, you go into your inner 4D, create it all in there, and it'll get pushed out in your 3D in the perfect way. You don't need to figure out the how and the when. Stop going over the ifs, whys, buts, and maybes. What you want is yours if you want it. You will hear from the video. You know, just put a search in as well. I just put in a search saying manifesting a famous person or manifesting a celebrity. You'll get loads of videos come up. Go and binge watch. Okay, I think Crystal has gone, hasn't she? So we're not getting anything from Crystal, so I'll refund her money at the end. Right. Right, what will happen next with me and my Gemini? Happy. Yeah. Happy, I can't remember. Are you in contact with your Gemini? Happy, are you in contact with Gemini? In no contact. Okay. Right, two things Spirit is saying here. We've got despair, we've got the tower, and we've got destruction. So it could be that you've been doing your work, you've been manifesting him in, okay, and he is miserable without you and things are falling apart where he is so that he's free to be with you. If you haven't been doing any work, you've not been sort of, you know, you've been festering in the old story, then the Spirit is saying if you're sat there in despair, you're just self-sabotaging. You're blowing up your own castle. You're stopping yourself from getting from what you want. So take what resonates, my lovely. If you've been doing the work, great. Then, you know, he's missing you. He is, you know, things are falling apart where he is in order for him to be free to be with you or to come to you, making him have that wake-up call. But if you haven't and you're just going over the old story, sitting there going, oh, he's still not here, I'm still not seeing anything, then you're not going to for a long time because you're self-sabotaging. It's not about your person, okay? So if you've been doing your work, then it's working. Okay, it might take a couple more weeks, it might take a couple of months. Stop focusing on the how and the when, because every day you should be in the feeling of we're already together. Again, hunger. If you're still looking for it, if you're still hungry, you're still wanting it, then you're showing the universe you don't have it. So they're going to give you more hunger. Your affirmations, your visuals, and your scripting is to keep you full and satisfied in the feeling of, I already have what I want. I know it's a done deal. But in the meantime, I'm going to go about my day doing shit for me, feeling good about myself, loving myself, reminding myself I'm a goddess, chosen, prioritized, chased and pursued, etc. Wanted, loved and desired, and then you will get it. Okay, my lovelies. Right, I'm going to do Miss Michelle. Right, these are the people I'm going to do. Miss Michelle. Sorry if I spelled it wrong. Anna S. CC and new M3. I think they're the last few I can see. Right, these people are the last readings I'm going to do, okay? So anybody else? Mary, try rewording it before I go. Okay, and Mary, they're the last lot. I've just written it in to remind me whose questions I've got to come back to. Right, anybody else? Don't bother for today because I've been on here for over 2 hours and I'm getting tired. Okay, so who did I say? Shit, I'm so crap at remembering. Right, Miss Michelle, let's go back to yours. Right, how is the Cancer feeling about me? No contact. Okay. Miss Michelle, are you in? Did you say you're in no contact with him? Hang on. Miss Michelle, how is the Cancer feeling about me? We're in no contact. Right, okay. Spirit is saying here, he wants things to work. Okay, he wants things to work. He wants things to be on a more solid foundation. He thinks the world of you. He sees his future with you. Okay, we've got union and home. What did I say about the home card earlier? Very rare it comes out, but when it does, I know the two of you will live together. Okay, so union is coming. You will live together. Stop focusing on it's never going to happen. When's it going to happen? How's it going to happen? Just know it's fucking happening. Okay? So just get into that excited feeling of we're in a happy, loving relationship. If you keep doubting, it's going to take longer. You're the one causing the time delay. Okay, Anna S. Do you see any good news coming to me regarding your career in 2022? Okay, we've got the world card here, Anna. So, so Spirit is saying, think about clearly what you want. You can have whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. You can be whatever you want. If you know what you want, then know that you can have it. Okay, you can get it. Do have a man here, but I feel two things. One, it could be that, you know, it's connected to a man who is perhaps going to be your new boss or who helps you with your career or whatever, but I feel it's also a man in spirit who's watching over you. Okay, look at him on top of the world here, helping you get what you want. So I feel that there's a male in spirit who is watching over you here as well to ensure that you get what you want. You know, you can have what you want, just don't judge yourself or the situation. Make sure your thoughts are lined up positively with what you want so that you can have it. Okay? Don't get caught up in your emotions, Spirit is saying. You know, thinking that you're not going to get what you want or that it's never going to happen. It will, and it can if you believe that it can. Okay? And believe in yourself. Okay, so after Anna was Cece. Right, Cece, let's go back to your question. You and Jake. Okay, Cece, for you, my lovely. He sees his victory and success with you. He sees things being favourable. He thinks about you all the time. Okay, and he will tell you how he feels. Either if you're in no contact, then he wants to reach out to you. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about you. Okay, he may not do it for a couple more weeks. He may not do it for a couple more months. It depends where your thoughts are. If you're up and down in your thoughts, you know, oh, I want him, and then no, he doesn't want me, then it's going to take longer. If you are in contact, then him opening up more about how he feels about you. Good either way. Right, okay. Where's my list? Right, new M3. Right. Oh, did you say a Cancer star sign? No, you're the Cancer. He is MK. Right. Okay. Yes, even though you're in no contact, he does want sort of a new beginning with you. He does think about you. He does think about you here in his emotions. Okay. There are changes. If you want him, you can have him. Just send loving energy out from you and loving thoughts instead of He's a fuckwit. He did this, he did that. Okay? If you want him, he's yours, Spirit is saying. Hello, stranger. Where the fuck have you been? So this is showing me that he does want to come back, okay? He wants to be with you. Okay, who was after? And Mary, right, Mary. Surprises coming in your love life. Okay. New M3, I've just done yours. This is Mary's now. Good, I think you've caught up with it. Right, okay, Mary, for you, stop looking at the time. You're the one causing the time delay on what you want in your love life. We've got worth waiting for and union. So if you're wanting somebody back in your life, stop looking at the how and the when, stop focusing on that I don't have it, start feeling it, and it will come quicker. Okay? If you're wanting new love, then stop looking at when am I going to find new love? How's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? Just know in your heart that love is there for you. It's worth waiting for, and it will happen. Stop keeping yourself in your own mental prison. You're starving yourself with no food, no love. Okay? So what you want is coming. Just stop focusing on the time. A watched pot doesn't boil. Right then, my lovelies. Thank you, Addison. Thank you, Wendy, for your time as well. Thank you to all of you. Sorry if I didn't get to answer your question. Thank you again. Love and light.